let's just get right into it.
Kakarot? これか、バーダックの息子ってのは。
ああ、やはり下級戦士の子供だな。潜在能力が全く低い。これじゃどこかの辺境惑星に送り込むしかないだろうな。
そうだろうな。
Baby Kakarot, yes.
鳴き声だけは一丁前に大きいな。
ところでバーダックはどうしているんだ？
ああ、奴なら星の地上げに行ってるよ。ここを立って随分経つ。そろそろ仕事が終わる頃だと思うが。
Which mission is it, I wonder? I do like the artistic style of DBZ Kakarot. I think it is one of the best in many of the Dragon Ball games, especially the effects. Bardock, Alright, so that's pretty much it. So, Alright. I mean, so I'm just going to share my thoughts on this. Now, I am interested to see, what planets are they going to have Bardock on? Will, his teammates, Sasha and the others, will they be, support characters, I guess, that can be used, as like team attacks or something like that. That's what it seems like is going to happen, since they're showing his entire team there. I doubt you get to play with like every single individual character. I mean, unfortunately, but so I'll say that's the cool side of things. However, I mean, it's Bardock, and so my thoughts on that is, I've been watching Dragon Ball since the early 1990s. I watched all through, Dragon Ball Z, Toonami. I saw the legendary days of anime. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Gundam, Pokemon, Yu Yu Hakusho, Digimon, Ronin Warriors, Tenchi Muyo. I saw all of the legendary anime during that legendary era. It was like the golden era of like cartoons and anime. That was mid to late 90s and around the early 2000s. That's when like anime was booming, coming up to the US. Dragon Ball Z was just dominating like on television back then. And so what has been going on ever since back then is just like there's this outcry from Bardock fans over the years. and Gohan and Cell, fanboys, fangirls, whatever. For them in particular, the Gohan and the Cell fans have been crying for so long because they hated that Broly was always better and more powerful, right? Now, Dragon Ball Super Broly for me is like, that's the most amazing, I think, anime film I've ever seen. That's probably my favorite 2D animated film. And I grew up watching all the 2D animation films, the 90s from Disney, Nickelodeon, everything. Um, but, I haven't seen Superhero, but yes, I know Gohan has new transformation. I'm glad that Piccolo did. Finally, Piccolo, he actually deserved it. Him and Tien, I think, deserve more reverence or more respect than Gohan does. What's going to happen with Gohan, as I said, repetitively, over and over. Oh, he's gonna go back into battle. He get a new transformation of power up out of nowhere, right? And then after that's all done and said, said and done, he's just going to go back to being the business schoolboy again, and it's just a wash, rinse, and repeat. That's what they do with Gohan. They should have, from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, Gohan's character should have either been a warrior, one of the Z Warriors. He was cool in the early Dragon Ball Z. I like that. And up until Cell and stuff, this is the only time I thought he was cool. I guess his time fighting Majin Buu, but then he screwed up there. But he should have either been a Z Warrior or a schoolboy, not both, to the point where it's just a wash and read. They take him out the story as a warrior, and they bring him back in. But then they take him out again. The fans are always complaining again and again. So they finally get a film. So it's going to be another repeat. Now, why did I bring that up? Because it's honestly Bardock. I think just like with Gohan and Cell, Gohan's had so many, A pull. I can say the A word, A, S, S, whatever. Gohan has had so many pulls, just power-ups. Oh, even in the Tournament of Power, it's like he gets these power-ups or whatever out of nowhere. Everyone thinks he's as powerful as this, which doesn't make any sense, just out of nowhere. His power-ups, and then he'll go back to being the schoolboy or the businessman. It's similar with Bardock. I just want to tell that story because that's what I grew up with in terms of Gohan and Cell. And like, okay, they finally got their wish, finally came true. That's fine, everything. But here's Bardock. Bardock has a huge fan base as well. And honestly, the only thing he did was throw his javelin throw energy blast at Frieza and got wiped out by a supernova death ball that destroyed Planet Vegeta. Bardock did nothing else amazing. The most amazing thing he did do was, send Kakarot off in the ship, off to Earth, which starts off Kakarot's, amazing journey since 1986. So, for me, that's the only amazing thing he did, was his anticipation of Frieza destroying the planet and sending Kakarot off. Other than that, Bardock has a power level of, like I said, when YouTube first launched back in 2005, I was in high school. I was one of the top debaters on, Dragon Ball Z, DBZ versus Naruto, Bleach, and Broly, and like his overall power level and everything. I used to get into all those crazy debates back in early YouTube before Google took over. YouTube was amazing back then, but and so I was like, I know all the numbers and everything just from all the years of debating. But Bardock, his approximate, power level, is around 10,000. If you look at most of the data, Daijin 7 Guide and things like that, most of the data, and most people agree that his power level is approximately 10,000. Super Saiyan, so if you want to say he has a Super Saiyan form, which honestly doesn't even make sense in the time. Again, it's fan service. Bardock, Gohan, and now Cell, of course. I know Cell's in it. I haven't seen the new film. But Bardock and Gohan have had so much fan service and doesn't make sense. Even recently with Android 17 and Super. But, Super Saiyan multiplies power. Let's just say he has Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan multiplies power by 50, correct? So Bardock's power level, is approximately 10,000. 10,000 times 50 equals 500,000. So first form Frieza, you know, I guess first form Frieza, minimum, I'm going to say. Just his minimum power level, just him sitting in the chair, one finger, right? Just boom. His child supernova death ball. He is a power level of 530,000 officially. That was one of the legendary moments in Dragon Ball Z growing up. The Bruce Falconer soundtracks and on Toonami. Everyone who grew up with Dragon Ball Z knows that. His power level is 530,000. So Bardock as a Super Saiyan would have 30,000, 30,000 less of a power level than Frieza. So Bardock as a Super Saiyan will get destroyed by first form Frieza. So even if you give him Super Saiyan form, again, it's just still it's so hyped up. He's so hyped up just because he looks like Kakarot, honestly. Like, what else did he do other than get killed by Frieza? He got destroyed by Frieza. Other than, sending Kakarot off into the distance or whatever. That's my thoughts on Bardock as a character himself in all this, and why I'm not, I'm not entirely impressed. People had already, I saw some rumors out there. People already anticipated that the next DLC would be Bardock. So, am I going to play it? Yes. I actually have on my Biko the Animator channel, the one that I tried to apply for in YouTube Partnership back in 2021 and was rejected for reused content or whatever. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that channel, but I actually have, I think my main playlist in terms of video games in that channel is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And I have hundreds of videos over there using like Bruce Falconer music, Shunsuke, forget his last name. I need to know it. I know I'm bad. But Bruce Falconer music, Shunsuke, I would use Dragon Ball Super music, and I would stitch it together and make it like a, classic Dragon Ball Z story as I'm playing DBZ Kakarot. It's pretty cool. And I got some good views on those. Those are my favorite videos, honestly. The DBZ Kakarot videos I did. But for the new DLC, I am going to play it on DemonSlayerDunamisGameplay for now. But yeah. So, if you want to check out my past DBZ Kakarot videos I did over there, unfortunately, all copyright. Can't do anything about it. I wasn't planning to monetize those anyway, but YouTube still won't let you if there's any copyright on any channel, and I couldn't figure it out. It's all bots and automated in the algorithm. You can't really talk to an actual, physical human being. So, as for DBZ Kakarot itself, just sort of checking out my notes here I wrote down. Another thing I have to say is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot released on January 16th, 2020, which was the very beginning of the pandemic, right? When all that news was coming out. But it released in 2020. And Dragon Ball Z is amazing. It's still probably my favorite anime, the greatest anime of all time for me. Just like anyone who grew up back then, who saw Dragon Ball Z understands what I'm talking about. But it's 2020 when the game released. So, why is it called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? It should be Dragon Ball Super Kakarot. Where are the super characters at? Like the Trunks DLC, that was cool. It was cool to see, the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks, that's fine. But I was hoping that it would carry over into Zamasu and Black, right? That's what most people wanted. Freaking Trunks, Rage Trunks was fighting characters more powerful than Super Saiyan Blue. That was amazing. Fighting against Merge and Zamasu, who had fought against, freaking Vegito Blue. Where was all that? The game should be Dragon Ball Super Kakarot, not Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. But that's my honest opinion on that. Where's Budokai 4? I'm still waiting on Budokai 4. There should be a Dragon Ball Super Budokai. I'm talking about the 2D fighting game, not the garbage third-person Tenkaichi game that everyone likes. I'm talking about the most skilled anime fighting game that I've played that has like infinite combos. That was Budokai. So where's Dragon Ball Super Budokai with all the updated characters? Like, again, I think that DBZ Kakarot, though, for third person, flight action type of game, sort of RPG elements of that type, I do think it is one of his best kind, which is pretty cool. I've always wanted to see a Dragon Ball game or a Gundam game made similar to Zone of the Enders. For all the Zone of the Enders fans out there, that's one of my top 10 games of all time. Zone of the Enders by Konami and Kojima. Go check it out. Go play it. It's one of my top 10 games of all. It's the best mech robot game ever created with a unique flight system that I haven't seen any other game. And it released back in like 2001 on PS2. I still have the first and second game. I haven't seen any other games come close to that in terms of flight mechanics and stuff like that. But if I always wanted to see a DBZ game made like that, it was not, which is third person. Tenkaichi wasn't it. DBZ Kakarot is better for it. It still lacks a lot. Like, and another thing, like DBZ Kakarot, like I said, artistic style, I do like. I like the aesthetics. The effects, I think, are some of the best in any third person or 3D Dragon Ball game. Period. I think that the effects are some of the best, and like I said, the effects are some of the best in any of the Dragon Ball games I played over the years. So I do like that. What I don't like is that I still can't play as the villain characters. No, you need PC mod, and I am in the process of getting a new gaming computer soon. And I'm going to get I'm ordered a new webcam that's going to be on the way. Right now, this is not my computer, not mine at all. So that's all I'm going to say. That's the only reason I'm able to do it on this computer temporarily for right now. But I don't leave this stuff on this computer. The reaction of this is not my computer. So, but once I get an official game computer, I'm going to switch over to that because I will be doing Bleach reactions for the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. So be on the lookout for that. Aizen, Urahara, and Uryu are my 3 favorite characters, but all the Quincy characters come. I read all the mangas, so I already know. Not any of it's really spoilers other than extra things that they're going to add in the anime. And, there could be some filler stuff here and there, but, no, I like Bleach. So, and the new animation, like, it's going to be crazy, man. But, like I said, I think, I pretty much touched on all the points I wanted to, So, I'm not surprised by this DLC here. Like I said, it was already anticipated. There are already rumors out there, especially after last time, after the whole Trunks deal. It's like, but, the Trunks ended at the whole Majin Buu segment. It didn't continue on to Zamasu and Black, which is disappointing. This here, I feel like maybe they may add Planet Vegeta, which would be cool. I want to see Planet Vegeta. I want to be able to fly to Planet Vegeta and have some fighting stages there. That would be cool. If they add Super Saiyan, which they probably will, like, it's fine, it's cool. But I just want to throw out Bardock's power levels, and I just think he's another overrated character. And, it's just more fan service. Like, I'm ready to see, like I said, the Dragon Ball Super characters in the games. Like, it's 2022. That's my opinion. Like, superhero, like I said, I haven't seen it yet. But there's Gohan. There's Cell. I know Cell's in, Piccolo. I'm excited about Piccolo, though. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited to see Piccolo. And, I'm just, because it's Bardock, I'm just like not too impressed. He's fighting, he fought Gas and everything in the manga, so that's cool. They're trying to give him some backstory in the manga. It's like that's what I understand. He never really had any like major screen time over the years. He had the film, Bardock, Father Time, I think it was called. I have to look at the name again. It's been a while. But that's all he really had, and then getting destroyed by Frieza. So now they're trying to add more of Bardock into the main storyline, by showing showing flashbacks and showing past memories and history and things like that, and his battle against Gas and all that. I mean, it was cool to see, but it's just like well, here's Bardock again. So it's like, for the Bardock fans, cool. I'm not a hardcore Bardock fan. It's like he's there for me. He's like, okay. The whole Super Saiyan thing, like I said, the timeline just still doesn't make sense. It's to me, it's just more fan service. Oh, here's Bardock. Let's give him Super Saiyan, right? Same with Gohan, his new transformation. Oh, here's Gohan again. But will he go back to being it doesn't even make sense with the main timeline that's going on in the manga or anything right now. So is Gohan going to go back to being a schoolboy? But it's going to find out in the future, right? Let's all find out. But anyways, I just want to show my reaction here and, share my thoughts on it. But that's all my thoughts. So thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe, like the video. And like I said, be on the lookout for Bleach reaction soon. I'm going to upload some more Demon Slayer video. Once I get my new game computer, I'm going to get back into some Armor Road Tournament, I'm thinking. Star Wars Battlefront. I do plan on getting Gotham Knights. And then the future Hogwarts Legacy. So all that is coming to the channel. But be on the lookout for that. Alright? Until next time, see ya.
Shinobu Kocho. Butterfly Dance.